for 10.1.1, the petition on repatriation road at Lot 12, Foti Road, Pickering Brook. Councillor Madolo, seconded by Councillor Stallard. Councillors, do you have any questions about this item? If not, I'll go to the mover. Please, Councillor Madolo.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I do intend to speak briefly to this issue, and although the recommendation is limited to merely noting the petitions presented, I do believe it's important for me to contribute to debate, given that there is a significant amount of public interest in this particular issue. This matter all kicked off on the 16th of December last year, and on that day, the City of Kalamunda, via its official Facebook page, posted, and I quote, "The City has received a development proposal for water extraction, and this proposal involves a bottling company accessing groundwater from a private property." Now, we've since found out that there's actually no bottling company involved here, and the characterisation of the issue by the City is something that I've brought into question. I must say that to date I haven't received an explanation that I'm particularly happy with, but at this stage also there's nothing further that I think needs to be said publicly on that side issue. Suffice to say that after the post was posted, my phone blew up, and I suspect it did for other councillors' phones as well, as interested citizens immediately likened it to the Coca-Cola water extraction out at Carragullen, which has been in the media. And regardless of characterisation, importantly here we are dealing with a development application that involves extracting an objectively large volume of water for the purposes of sale. It then follows that the concerns raised, and as we've seen in the petition and the reports, that those concerns are entirely valid, and I would go as far as to say expected. Now, I don't intend to comment specifically tonight on those concerns, but suffice to say I do share them. What's really struck me about this whole issue, though, is that we see such a strong division of the Pickering Brook community on this, a community that's traditionally been one of the strongest in our city. And I think we need to consider that with the benefit of hindsight, we probably could have seen this division coming, because underlying the division is the concern of everyone who loves and lives in the area for their future. Having spoken extensively with Councillor Jardina, Councillor Stallard, and a number of ratepayers in the area, everyone is absolutely united in their belief that the future of Pickering Brook is in serious doubt, as declining rainfall and global supply chains threaten generations of family-run businesses in orcharding and primary industry. And so it's because the future is uncertain that we now see division as families are taking matters into their own hands as to how they are shaping their own future. Some have moved on to secondary production like cidery or distilling, some into hospitality and tourism, and some, like the developer, the proponent, are continuing to farm the resources that they have available. Now, I believe that the City and the Council have a key role in helping shape this future. We have a key role in coordinating the conversations, enabling the outcomes. How this manifests yet, I'm not quite sure, and there are a couple of ideas in the works, but I implore us all to use this issue as a catalyst to roll up our sleeves and get to work, because the truth is we're just about out of time. In closing, I support this motion to note the concerns raised in the petition. This isn't a final decision, and there is more work to be done, but whatever we decide, we need to do more to help our proud Pickering Brook community. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Madolo. Councillor Stallard.
Brevity will be the name. You'll be happy to hear. It was unfortunate that I believe it's the information that was put out in the first place and put online that caused a lot of the angst before we had all the facts, and sometimes it happens and it's unavoidable. So I suppose it's certainly a lesson for us in the future to make sure something as potentially controversial as this that we get it right at the start. And what we put out there is something that's pretty accurate, although the information that the staff received was very inadequate. They had no real idea, and so they were working from a bit of a blind spot as well. But it is, and we now see that items like these can create a lot of angst, and I'd rather next time that we have a little bit more detail before we make a public process of it. So I look forward to further actions on this one. Thank you.
Is there a speaker against this motion? If not, I'll put the motion. All those in favour? That is carried unanimously. Thank you.